Hello there, I'm going to make a screencast about how to use this screencast software called Screencast-O-Matic. So this is one of my favorite digital tools. I've been using it for the past 3 years, ever since the pandemic first hit. For me, it's a really great way to share content with my students. I really love that there are so many features that you can use to capture audio and visual at the same time. It's very useful for students of all different types. And I'm also considering using it with my students as a way for them to create content as well. I think it would be great to have them start to create their own screencast on Screencast-O-Matic. So I'm going to show you how it works, and this can be applied to whoever the user is. So this is the home page here. There's obviously, different tools that you can use, and here they are. The three main ones that they have are the screenshot, the screencast video, and then an editing tool as well. You do have to have an account to log in, but I just logged in with my Google account, so it's very simple and easy. There is also a paid version of the site and a free version of the site. I do use the free version. I've used it the entire time and had no issues with it because it does suit my needs. But for people who need a little bit more from the site, they can pay. There's more information on the pricing tab here. But I'm going to show you a screencast that I created for another one of my digital tools to kind of show you how it works, because it's difficult to record about a screencast using the screencast. So here's like a Google Slides that I made, and it shows different content. So one of the cool things is that I can move myself anywhere on the screen. I'm going to move myself over here for now. And this just shows what my screen looked like. My desktop is very messy, but here I have my regular desktop, and then this shows when I was creating my Book It screencast about the different options for recording. So obviously this big red record button is how you record the screencast. There's an option to just have your screen. So sometimes when I'm, not feeling like I look my best self, I might want to just share my screen. Or if it's not really necessary for me to be in the picture, I can just share my screen. You can also do just the webcam option. So this is great for if you just want to create a video of yourself. It would only be you and nothing on the screen. But my favorite option is both. So I like to have a little picture of me in the corner and then have my screen be the main focus. And I think it's just cool because, especially during online learning, I think it really personalizes it for the student to be able to see their teacher, see them talking, their body language, their hand gestures, their expressions, while still being able to focus on the screen. It's kind of like being in the classroom when the teacher would stand in front of the board. So this button just kind of shows you those features again with the options for recording the visuals, but it also, you can set a different time. So with the free version, the maximum time that you can record is 15 minutes. Personally, I've never really had that be an issue. I do like to incorporate a lot of mini lessons for my students. If I've ever run into an issue, I might just record 2 videos and upload both for my students. But you can also adjust the size, narration, and computer audio is something that you can record, but you do have to have the paid version of the site. So this just shows kind of what it looks like on my screen when I am recording. These dotted lines shows the areas where it records. So if I wanted to, I could have the recording part on one part of my screen and then maybe have a script or some notes or something on another part of my screen that wouldn't be shown in the screencast. And something that's really cool is that you do have the option to fix the screencast if you do mess up. I'm a person who talks really fast, and I mess up a lot when I'm teaching, just because I stumble over my words and say something silly, and I like to go back and fix it. So for example, when I was recording my Book It screencast here, the music from the site just started completely blasting, and there was probably 30 seconds of me trying to turn it off. So instead of having my students watch me struggle with this, what I can do is just find that exact spot where I need to go back to, and I can do what's called truncate here. So you can see here, like the blue is where I was doing great, and then this gray is where I needed to kind of cut it off. So I can find the exact spot and then go back and re-record from that spot as if nothing ever happened. So it's a very useful feature there. I love it a lot. And then this just shows when you're done with the video, you click done up here, and then what you can do is you can upload or save it, you can quickly share it, or you can edit it. I'm sure the editing feature is great for people who have tons of time on their hands or want to add really cool features, but for me, what I always do is just upload it right to YouTube. So I always click Save Upload, and then here it shows the different options. I can save the video file on my computer. This is sometimes a good option because I like to have copies of everything that I've done while teaching. I can upload it to the Screencast-O-Matic website, I can upload it to YouTube, or I can upload it to my Google Drive. My personal favorite is YouTube. And down here you can see other things. You can see where you can kind of play back the video, add music, you can add captions to the video, lots of really amazing features here. This just shows, it takes a few minutes, but it really doesn't take that long to publish it to the YouTube site. And then once you do, it looks like this. So this is the Book It screencast that I made here. It's just a regular YouTube clip now that can be downloaded, it can be shared with many different people. And then my favorite thing is Google Slides. So I like to then put my video directly into my Google Slides. So this is the Book It video that I made on YouTube from Screencast-O-Matic. You can see that it does have a watermark in the corner where it says recorded with Screencast-O-Matic. For me, it doesn't bother me at all. I think it's awesome that it's kind of promoting the tool and it's not a huge distraction. And then this is that exact video just embedded into my Google Slides, and you can play it right from there. So I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope this clarified some questions about how to use the Screencast site, and I'm looking forward to incorporating this in my classroom in new ways in the new future.